The iPad 3 is going to be announced on Wednesday, and we're here to talk about rumors that are circulating. I'm Chenda Ngak with CBSNews.com Tech Talk, and I'm here with CNET Executive Editor David Carnoy to talk about what we think is really going to happen and what's not going to happen.
Well, I think the key thing to think about is basically faster processor, better screen. Those are the core changes you're going to see. After that, it's really design. Is there going to be any slight design changes? This is the iPad 2. It could look almost identical to this. They've talked about it being slightly thicker to accommodate that better screen. It's almost to double the resolution. And at the same time, dealing with the battery life. With that better screen, you're going to have a harder time getting better battery life.
Right. And let's talk about that screen, the quote-unquote Retina display. You definitely think that's going to happen?
I definitely think the Retina display is happening. It's slightly less than a Retina display because it has to do with pixels per square inch, but it's very close. It's going to be a lot sharper. And then they're also going to have this new A6 processor that's a faster processor, supposedly more energy efficient. So hopefully that'll help with battery life.
Yeah, definitely. Now, what do you think about these rumors of a mini iPad tablet? Either 7-inch, I've heard 7.8 inch, 8-inch.
I don't think that's happening right now. I do think they have ones in the works. I think it's being tested. And the question is, probably later in the year. I know you don't think it's going to happen.
No, I definitely don't think it's going to happen because there's no shortage of demand for the iPad. So I feel like they would have to cannibalize their own market.
This is where your argument is flawed because everyone who already has an iPad will also buy the Mini too.
Also,
yes,
that's the key.
That's the thing about Apple. People who love Apple, they buy everything.
That is true. I won't disagree with you there.
One other feature upgrade to talk about is the 4G. Will this be the first Apple mobile device with 4G? So far, the iPhone hasn't had it. That's on the data versions of the iPad. Right now, it's 3G. Will it get AT&T and Verizon?
Right. And will the network support it if it goes to 4G?
Well, I think the idea is, yeah. I mean, Apple's been waiting for a device to do it. It's potentially supposed to be in the iPhone 5, but iPad 3 might get it first.
Maybe. Now, what about Siri? I know you think that Siri will.
That's 100%. 100% Siri. With the faster processor, you'll be able to do Siri. I think the other thing we're talking about is iOS 6.
Yeah.
Rumors of that.
So Ars Technica allegedly reports that they saw code for iOS 6 on the servers. You think it's a little bit too soon? I agree with that. I'm not sure it's
I think probably June for the Worldwide Developers Conference. Usually Apple gives. iOS 5 just came out, so back in the fall. So I think we have a little bit more time for iOS 6, but small chance, tiny small chance.
Small chance. Now, what about the different models? There's a 16 gig, 32 gig, 64 gig, but now there's rumors about a 128.
Well, yeah, the question is whether there will be a super one with a lot of storage on it. People have been waiting for that 128 gigabyte version of the iPhone or well, there was a 64 gigabyte iPhone 4S last time around, but maybe better storage capacity. I think we're looking at the same prices, starting a model, the 16 gigabyte model starting at $499 and then going up from there. Right. There's some rumors that the iPad 2 might stick around and be lower priced to compete with Android tablets.
Looking forward to that.
So that the iPad 2 is perfectly good. It may not look so good once the iPad 3 comes out, but plenty of people will be happy getting one of these as well.
Now, what do you think about the supply and demand part? There have been rumors circulating that the manufacturers just can't get enough Retina display screens out. So,
I think that was part of the reason why they didn't do it last year in the iPad 2. Because of the issues with the screen. Now I think hopefully they've gotten over that. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult to get this at the beginning. There's going to be a mad rush, as there usually is with an Apple product. Yeah. So the other question is, will you have to wait a few days, a few weeks after the announcement? In the past, that's been the case. There's a small chance it might be available right away, but it's probably a few weeks away.
I definitely can't wait until Wednesday, so I want to thank David Carnoy for coming to talk with us at CNET.
Thanks for having me.
CNET will be live blogging the event Wednesday, and you can stick around at CBSNews.com Tech Talk for full coverage. I'm Chenda Ngak, and I'll see you next time.